Okay. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to Stellaris. In this particular, in this particular game mode, I'm going to be trying out the Hive Mind. I haven't played it. It wasn't available before the DLC that's been out for a little while now. But we're playing as an Arachnid Empire. As a matter of fact, as you can see here on this particular screen, we went with Clendathu. From the Starship Troopers movies. And I'm slightly off kilter here. Hang on. Yeah, there we go. I'm back in line. But yeah, the homeworld is Clendathu. We're actually following I need to go down. Yeah. Alright. We went with the name of the third Starship Troopers 3 Marauders. We went with them as a way for naming him. His name is Behemoth Kotel, and he is the ruler title of Godbug. And it's the first DLC play. I mean, I don't know what to expect out of this whole thing. Our traits are pretty self-explanatory. We're nationally socialistic bugs, rapid breathers, bugs, strong, bugs, slow learners. Now, the only reason why we had slow learners is I couldn't actually choose anything else. So, which it looks like I still can, but I don't have any more points. So, charismatic, repugnant, conformist, which we're actually a hive mind, so it doesn't really matter. We went with the hive mind name. I actually don't want the prefix here. If it'll let me, there we go. I don't want this prefix. What should we do? I know. A U A. And our name of the entire species is Arachnid, and plural is arachnids, adjective is arachnid, because I couldn't think of anything better. Our appearance is, well, we appear like a bug. As a matter of fact, right here we is. This one didn't look too good. This one I thought looked the closest to movie accuracy. When we move over to the homeworld, we're orbiting the star Chaosian, which was a character I created quite a while ago, actually. Our city is the Avian at the moment, which, just because I thought it looked cool. The arthropod city, the arachnoid city, doesn't look all that interesting. And I didn't want the mammal city. I wanted something that was tall. Though this seems to be about the tallest one they have. And then, of course, over here onto ethics, we have hive mind, collective consciousness, I believe, is the best part. And yeah, hive minds operate as a single organism more than as a state. The population has no free will and act as an extension of the hive mind itself, much like the limbs of a body. When cut off from the hive mind, these drones become comatose and eventually wither and die. Any free individuals on planets owned by the mind are attacked and killed on sight, as any immune system would deal with a foreign agent. Now, that may not seem that bad, but I didn't actually read this one. Okay. Disables the tutorial, so this is more of a you gotta know what you're doing long before you ever do it type thing. We must use the hive mind authority, which is guaranteed. We're wanting to try it out. We can't use the hive mind shit. We can't use full orbital bombardment policy, which is okay. Hive mind rulers are immortal. Hive mind populations are not affected by happiness and will not join factions. Hive mind population cannot survive in non-hive mind empires, and non-hive mind cannot survive in the hive mind empires. Must use AI outlawed policy. Cannot use psionic or synthetic ascension paths. So basically we can't become robots and we can't become psychics. That's pretty much it. The entire purpose. Let me go ahead and lay this out. The entire purpose of this particular series/video, I don't know if it's going to be a series or not, is to eliminate the humans before Starship Troopers movie universe. So we're going to be starting a little bit beforehand. We're a little bit behind. Humans haven't quite reached it out. We're in Clintathu. We're not anywhere near. And the lore behind us is that if we win or we lose, regardless, our entities have created a way to transverse through time and space to a point in time at which we're safe. In Starship Trooper universe, the Arachnids are in a constant battle. They haven't won, they haven't lost, they haven't went no further. So my idea for this was, well, I love Starship Troopers, why not create a series off of it? Again, I do not own anything to do with Starship Troopers. I'm using these names purely because I enjoy them. Onward. Can genetically modify species to become hive mind if biological ascension perk has been completed? And we get, let's see here. We get a couple different things. We get +1 monthly influence, +20% monthly unity, 10% habitability. My God, I can't speak. And 25% growth speed. Now, we have subspace. I can't pronounce that last word. I'm not even going to try, guys. I'm sorry. The hive mind consciousness progresses. God. Processes exist partially in subspace, reducing the impact of time and space on the actuation of its drones. There. And that was +25% naval capacity, which I'm going to need because I have a bad habit of going way over and then expanding way beyond my ability. The hive mind has sharpened its focus and is a very suitable, very compatible and propagating its will even through the most anonymous of drones. Anyways, it's to give me +1 monthly influence, which I need badly. Again, I run out of things quick. Our ships are the arthropod ships because I think they look pretty cool. The reptilian ships look better. The fungal ships are nice, but yeah. So the main goal so far is just to eliminate humans. We're starting off with the energy weapons, mainly because at the very beginning, my energy weapons typically use energy weapons and am pretty unstoppable in the first 200-300 years. Keep in mind, we're going to progress through this slowly, carefully progressing just enough to keep up. We're going to try and get ahead research-wise, and we're going to try and keep our food supply running even. Now, keep in mind that we're not a devouring swarm. We do not consume the people on these planets of which we go to. We're not going to consume them. They're not food for us. That would be nice, but we don't have the devouring swarm, which, as anyone will tell you, means that this is going to be a lot harder because of it. So, but our ethics is we're hive-minded, and we're gonna begin with this. Do you wish to proceed? Yes. Yes, I do. Alright. Now, I don't want this to be really slow, so I'm going to go with the medium star system, galaxy style spiral ring. This doesn't really matter, it's mostly ring anyways. But I'm going to go for this one. AI starts. 6 AIs. I want one more. 7 AIs. 1 AI start. 1 fallen empire. And habitable worlds. Doesn't really have much bearing on me because I'm going to be kind of, going through this. AI aggressiveness is high. To declare war on their enemies and thus the overall number of wars that are started over the course of a campaign, regardless of the aggressiveness, will still only declare war if their attitude towards the target permits it. Alright, difficulty. Empires that are not subjects of players get bonuses to their economy and research. Yeah, so everybody else gets it. I want them random. I don't want clusters. Advanced neighbors, which increases the likelihood of us an advanced AI starting right next to us. Don't want that. We want the in-game crisis on. And we're going with Iron Man mode, so we can't roll this back. It's all on one save. There's no multiple saves. There's just this save. If I end up killing my entire civilization, my entire civilization dies. That's the end of it. At which point, you guys can tell me what you want to see next. If you have an idea as what you want me to do in here, go for it. At any point, you can tell me, hey, Arrows, I want you to, go and attack this guy over on the top right. See what I can do. But we're going to start with this, and we're going to see what we can do. I'm actually a little scared, I'm not going to lie. I'm going to take a swig of my drink. Delicious. And so at the dawn of time, we awoke. The mind studied our surroundings on Kalanthatu with the magnitude of eyes. We moved as one, building shelters for the drones, developing industry, researching new technologies, and harnessing the resources of the land. Soon we had grown to encompass the entire world. A small number of autonomous drones, were created to serve as independent agents. These were formidable drones. These more formidable drones had the capacity for limited free thought, but were still bound to the will of the mind, as any of its other instruments. As we achieved complete domination over Kalanthatu, the mind became aware of other worlds orbiting other suns. The most intelligent of our autonomous drones devised new methods of travel, enabling us to cross the vast distances between the stars. The Arachnid Empire will grow soon. Now, I have a problem where I read stuff very honestly. I will read things backwards, and you're going to have to bear with me. You guys can actually see the entire top of my board here. I'm starting off with +4 influence. Need to go on ahead and get this stuff taken care of. So, what do we want to start with first? I want to get power as quickly as I can. Study the differences in lives. Academy, it's going to decrease build speed and unrest. Alright, well that's going to be useful. I need to keep unrest. I'm a hive mind, but that doesn't stop others, and we want to go on ahead and get this going. Let's see, where the heck is it? Oh, here it is. Click survey. And we won't have you do anything. We're going to sit here and I don't think I can actually move you outside, so I believe we're moving, yeah, we're moving at 3 times speed. build mining. Let's see what we got here. We got you growing here. We're not going to place anything down yet, as I've already discovered that's a bad idea to start filling up your entire place. Starport. I don't need anything yet. Don't need armies yet. Planet itself. Oh, we went with the Arid because, again, going off of movie logic here, it just made the most sense. I actually have most of this written down on my paper here. But yeah, be the first time I ever play as Hive Mind, and I'm not about to, worry about it. So, alright, planet modifiers. We have, okay, that just scared the crap out of me. The builder journey is completed, and we have uncovered alien vessels. We'll call them alphas. Alright, didn't take long for, yep. They're here. Research, it's going to take 10 months. Now, that being said, I do want to actually say something here. Chaosian is fully researched, which means we do have someone nearby us. As a matter of fact, I can actually see their little guy here. So, what I want to do is I want to take my science ship, and I want to go here, and I want to go here. Oop. And I want to go here and do this. And that's all I'm wanting to do. I'm going to start going down south of where I'm currently located now. When you stand out and you start looking at it, we're on the right. We're on the right. There we go. We're on the upper right, but mostly right-hand side. This is the entire galaxy right here for us. Mainly because I could go with the large one, but it just doesn't seem right. Alright, so what I now need to do is I need to go here and tell you to create a mining. Wow, 40% chance I'll lose this. Yeah, go ahead and research that. I don't, in all honesty, I really don't want to risk it, but I kind of need to. I need to go ahead and make sure this is taken care of. I want to have a surplus of, my nose is itching. I want to make sure that I have plenty of energy credits and influence, because influence is what I'm going to need in order to continue to expand out. But for right now, we're going to kind of stick to ourselves. We're going to see what we have here. This is our little dome of influence here, so that's what we're going to use. Research progress. Okay, scans of the planet has unveiled dense deposits of natural gas. Okay. Prepare to start digging. I don't actually know. I mean, it is an inhabitable planet. It would cost... Oh yeah, it's perfect for us. It's an area location, level 16. It's not too bad. Okay. Tanak. Yeah, I actually said it right this time. Tanak. Are docile creatures capable of assessing some lower space, rarely attack. They can safely be ignored. Gray zone glasses. What exactly are they? Frequency tuning. Okay, so hey, we detected the presence of a pre-space alien civilization. Well, what era are you in? Oh, we now know without a doubt that a thriving biosphere is not something unique To Clinthatu, both the scientific community and the public at large are eager to learn more about the various life forms found throughout the galaxy. Efforts to catalog the life forms we encounter are already underway, but our xenobiologists have urged us to focus our planetary survey efforts on habiting life-bearing worlds. Well, good. They are at the machine era, has factory their mass-produced goods and means vehicles. Okay, so they're basically right about where we are. It's mostly an ocean world, so it's really wet. What I want you to do is I want you to come here afterwards, and then there. I'm not going to colonize this just yet. I will eventually. Let me go ahead and do this. I will eventually colonize, but I don't want to waste it just yet. I kind of want to see. Oh, hey! Endurance become level 2, which is good. Survey world built. Need to build a research station, which will be easy once I get that part. Yes, leader has gained, and this is now there. Okay. Oh yeah, I told him to go over here. So, we have to know our space. We have to know. Who knows? This blue sun here, a Class B star, should be more than enough for us to survive in. And these are kind of like owls. Food, minerals, food. I can't even like coexist with these guys too. That's the bad thing. The Armageddon. Defending armies will not regain health. Has encountered hostile. Yes. Yes, I want to actually look at this. Class M. Getting on the hyperlink. I want to see where the heck this ship is. This battling. Huh. I'm afraid I don't quite understand. Where's the orbitational station like you were supposed to? Oh, what the heck? Oh. I made that sound very, very badly. Do we want supremacy, harmony, discovery, prosperity, democracy, which I can't really use because it's not very democracy, domination. Okay, subjugate other empires is reduced by 25%. We get a 20%, plus 20% to acceptance when diplomatically subjugating our other alliance, other empires. Finisher. Okay. New colonies start with 1 additional population. Border range is plus 20%. Mining costs are reduced by 33. Diplomatic influence costs and trust. Discovery is research. Alright, I'm going to go with diplomacy here first because why not? In 87 years apparently, or days or whatever, we'll be able to get this. And of course we have unrestricted war, food surplus, which I actually want to keep. Keep a large. I don't want this to be like that. I want to keep food flowing back. Alright, so where the fuck? Yes, build the observational. Maybe I misunderstood something here. Why is this going here? Why is this over here? Why'd it go back to the home system? I'm actually confused, guys. I don't know what the heck's going on here. Well, honestly, I don't know if you guys can actually hear the music and stuff like I can, but I'm trying to make sure that you guys can actually hear it all. Instead of just me talking and, you know, hear the wind of my fans and everything. It said that he was attacked, but there's nothing here to attack. Now the other one, that made sense, but for something hostile to be in our own area. Observational desk. It's almost done. Passive observation, I gain 3 every month. Indoctrination through subtle influencing of our way of thinking, technological ascension, infiltration agents are genetically modified to appear as members of the native and sent to influence their society. They will gradually replace world leaders and prepare for the planet for annexing for us. Oh, well, shit, that's actually not bad. And boop. I mean, it's not bad. Alright, research speed plus 5% or better batteries for our ships. I'm going to go with the better batteries. Looks like we'll be having another one in a few minutes. Research here, so this shouldn't be too bad. Again, this is another one that's actually in our area, our sphere of influence, so we can actually go here without having to worry too much and take care of items that, you know, may or may not need to be taken care of. In all honesty, if I lose this drone. We're a hive mind. We can produce more. So, not that big of a deal. Nothing of interest there, apparently. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it to go here now. And we're about to see what the heck happens. Hopefully, we won't have to worry too much. After all, maintenance is only 1 energy a month. We're actually making a lot of influence already. We're at 332, and it's still +4 a month. That being said, it will actually, music player, cool. That'll work. I can always turn it down myself, so. Research complete. Alright, new research. I'm gonna need food. As much as I want the others, I'm gonna need food. So. Looks like I can have up to 3 sectoids or something like that. Don't know why I said sectoids. It's pretty obvious. Set to evasive. Okay. And I don't actually require a map to start, or I don't have a map to start just yet. This over here, however, looks like a planet that is inhabited, or could be inhabited. Alright, we have recovered artifacts from an ancient civilization. We must have activated this. They must have been active in this region of space approximately 12 million years ago, judging by the age of the artifacts. From what we have been able to piece together... Alright, I have actually never completed any one of these events. So... Construction fleet. A mining station, okay. Okay, evading hostile fleet. Okay, so what this now tells me is that I need to take the force, and I'm going to go here first. Again, why am I going there first? I should just go here. No, I will go here. Abandoned thrusting. In the center of a particularly large crater of HAL 233D. Oh god, lies a cluster of metal shapes, doubtlessly of alien origin. Is convinced that they are massive planetoid-mounted propulsion devices intended to push HAL from its orbit for purposes and destinations unknown. Hive drone is on standby, its crew ready to begin disassembly and analysis. Make it so. I want him to go this way, and then here. ion thrusters are not done, so we'll do, oh cool, issue a special project for the remote, ooh. Begin it. I know it's definitely going to sound weird, but oh, I've only surveyed 3 systems. Okay, well, I surveyed 1 of 3 systems, which is kind of funny. Alright, scientists, I want you to go here. Actually, I want you to go here. Then I want you to go here. I want you to survey those systems. Traditions are available for diplomacy by 10%, or unlocks form federation, which I don't really give a crap about, but we'll go ahead and unlock it just for reason I need these. Federal unity, again, don't really give a crap. I believe trust cap is by 50, and it increases trust. Not that we're playing this way, but we are a hive mind. Others will despise us. The ideology is that we are trying to take over the universe, and we can't very well do that if nobody is willing to take over. In our particular case, build mining station, and then come over here and build research, which is actually, we're not doing too bad. Oh wait, okay, we produce 19, we take 14, so yeah, we're having a little bit, I mean, we got a bonus, we're doing 10% less for the armies, but we don't have any armies, so it's not really going to do us much good. Starting tech, that was 360, wow, it's actually one of the starting techs, but whatever. Oh, and planetary defenses, so there are 10 million people, society, policies, first contact is peaceful. Yeah, that would be kind of nice. Somewhere around here, I know what to do. Pretty sure. You know what? We'll do it this way. Fuck. Let's see, where was I? The space amoebas. Name has stuck as the pronunciation of the proper is too unwieldy for the average arachnoid. A solitary animal, or solitary animals, which left to their own devices, when left to their own devices, all but the youngest specimens are accompanied by individuals, organisms spawned by the amoeba and programmed through liquid, RNA-laced secretions to do the bidding of the host. These flagellum, scientific name by the way, are capable of manipulating and even attacking objects in the impressive yet restrictive range around the host, periodically returning to lodge inside the host's amoeba body for reprogramming. These are potential military applications of the graceful patterns of circuitry adapted in the apparent in the flagella's movements. Alright. You are a power plant. And you're grown up and there is no food there. We are going to make their food there. You could increase... you're sitting there and there's nothing there, and I don't really want to get rid of anything else. And you're also sitting there, and I need mining network. Yes, I will lose the food, but I will have the mine, which is what I'm needing, and right here's a mine. Why did I go there? What are you wanting out, dog? I shall let you out. Risk of failure is 0% because I am the same level. Anomaly level is level 1, so of course there's no chance. We'll resume its previous research. Yeah, go ahead. Because that is an anomaly, and I'm kind of actually curious. Construction complete. Okay. Okay, I have a Mickey Mouse going on right now. It's actually kind of cute. And then I want you to go over here and build the mining stations. A small satellite was found in orbit. It has been set up to continuously repeat a message until its power source is drained. Millions of years ago, we salvaged its transmitter array, but could only recover a small portion of the transmission. The main purpose of this satellite was apparently to preach the dominant philosophy. Its message speaks of the need to disconnect and to embrace true essence. Whatever that means. Oh, okay. It doesn't do us any good, but it will. And then after that. So, you are currently doing what? You're currently surveying, which is perfectly fine. And over here we can... I need the materials, but at the same time, I don't need the materials. This is actually kind of fun. Because, I mean, I have a drone cluster over there, and then I have to collect that too. Want more food. But, I mean, I'm not doing bad. I'm stockpiling food, so there's +7 going in. That's not too bad. I can't wait to actually be able to upgrade stuff. Spaceport, level 2 spaceport's not actually too bad. Has finished its surface construction, which was right down here. Whew, this is going to be a long night. Maybe not for you guys, but definitely for me. Attack. A powerful cannon. Scan see it becomes quite clear that we have found something out of the ordinary. Its composition and history provides it with extra materials. We should take the opportunity to gather. Intriguing. Okay, well, I mean, that's not too bad. With their own transports and can invade other planets, but cannot be transported from the planet, yeah. They're basically routed in the ground. said earlier on that, again, I'm not pausing, I'm letting the game run its course. But I said earlier that if I find the humans, our whole goal is to wipe out the humans before they can become a hassle for us. That being said, if we find humans, we're going to be peaceful to begin with, just like they did in Starship Troopers. The Arachnids didn't actually attack first. Humans, like all other times, attack first. And we're going to follow that same principle. We're trying to keep peace. We do not want to destroy them, but if they attack one of our allies or appear to be aggressive towards us for us being hive mind, we will in turn attack them, and we are going to throw everything we have at them. I know that sounds weird, especially with my hip bobs, like I'm actually, in charge of something, but I just want to make that point blank clear that we're not too far off, 13 months, and we'll be able to build more stuff here. The best part about your drones and your leaders being immortal is you don't have anything else to worry about now. We cannot communicate with them. Their naval capacity is equivalent to ours, which is actually bad. Very bad, to be completely honest. Okay. Technology is inferior. Fleet power is pathetic. But their naval capacity, that means pretty much everything. I mean, they are a primitive contact, but they are a contact nonetheless. Science ship. Ooh, you have to be level 5. Well, guess what you're not going to be doing? Alright, assist research, phys labs, or deflectors. Deflectors are good for ship defense as well as planet defense, apparently. You can stop a limited amount of incoming. Empire modifier, planet fortification toughness times 2. Yeah, or plus 20%, not 2, plus 2. We're actually not doing too bad so far. We found 3 choke points, sorry. There's actually one right here that I actually need to get taken care of. After you finish all of that, I want you to go right. Oh no, so we need to go here. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll go here, research, 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 research. There. Unemployment. There is somebody who is on here that does not have a job. Alright, well, you get to be in charge of the anthem. I'm actually kind of surprised that my influence here is actually going up. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty amazing to me that it's going up to begin with. Food's not too bad. We have a storage bank of 5,000, and we're gaining 5 a month, which is perfectly okay. Materials, we're gaining 19 now, so we're actually pretty well set. Then we got the credits, and I'm actually speeding through everything to try and get this going quick. Propaganda plus 1 monthly influence. I want to keep that going up. It's actually not too bad off. I don't want you to be tracking anymore. Tile blockers, remove a tile blocker. I don't want to do that yet. Build a second science ship. Receive 10 influence a month as well as credit. Oh no, 30. 10 electric energy credit income and 30 mineral. Well, we're not far off. I do like this. That's just amusing to me. So yeah, that definitely worth that. So yeah, got a system survey complete. Construction was complete. System survey complete. So all that's over there is just minerals. Well, that's fine. I heard gargle. Oh, one adult's got on the cord. Shows any wars that your empire has is invoked in, and shows information about our federation if we are in one, which we're not. Alright, ship designer, auto generate designs. I don't really care. Actually, yeah, just alright. Society, they definitely don't like that. Cannot change their stance for much later. Wow, I am terribly sorry you guys had to see that one. I'm not gonna lie. Picked up signs of life from somewhere within the interior of this asteroid. Okay, yep, research it. We're gonna go with this one, Federal Unity, mainly because we are going to get an increase. And it's not gonna be too bad. I mean, increase our ability, and then visitor center, which we don't really care about the visitor center. Again, we're just doing it so that we can actually set this up where we can survive for a while. I want to make sure that if you've liked the video so far, I know we've been recording for an hour already, and nothing has really happened, and that's amazing to me. That just 1 hour of us recording, and we haven't done anything. Alright, the source of the life forms that were reported on asteroid BT 757, if indeed there ever was one, has not been found despite repeated scans. Has requested. We failed. Damn. But you know, that happens. It happens. You're just gonna continue on your way, and where the fuck are you? You're right there. I'll tell you what, come over here, build the mining station, and then go over here and... Ooh, I cannot do that one, but I can build something. But I don't want to build it just yet. Because there will be a bastion here, or not a bastion, there will be a spaceport here. Starport. There, and if I can, I'm going to put one here, as well as here. That way I can cut off the entire ties. There'll be no one that can get in. And we can kind of keep us centralized. We'll be in one zone. Unfazed, but approachable too. And you finished your thing, but didn't do anything. Build speed will be increased by 25%, so that's fine. It's going to take quite a while, but that's fine. Deflectors will be finished first, and then planetary unification. So I just realized I don't even have a leader for my fleet. Might be a good idea to go ahead, base costs. Adaptive. Alright, you're it until we can find something better, or you die. 1 to 2. Ground support stances light will cause 0.30 damage to a planet's fortification each day, multiplying by the supported fleet. Defending armies don't regenerate. Flight stance is passive. So, flight stance. That makes me wonder if you are flight stance passive. Automatically attempt to enter in the same. Yeah. Okay. I want you to defend them, not sit there and just don't attack us. We are safe. Which I know sounds like I'm going against what I had said. That we'll be passive. We won't be trying to kill anyone. But yeah, we're passive. We're not going to try and kill anyone. We're just going to be trying to kill everyone. My dog is having a fit. Now, let's see. It's actually going to cost a little bit of materials and time. Okay, that's what that one is. It's time. Ooh, wait. I can increase basic lab, but I can also increase this, which will give us more food. And there. It sucks that I don't have a way to generate more freaking mining. Actually, now that I think about it, I don't really need to. You may be wondering why I'm doing this. As stupid as it sounds, the idea is that I can sell anything once we get to that point. Ooh. Blue lasers. More powerful than red lasers, these blue variants emit electromagnetic radiation at the wavelength that appears blue or violet to most organics. Ignores 15% of armor, minus 20% shield damage. So if you're trying to take a shield down, you can forget it. Alright. Since we won't actually be doing any shield damaging, we won't really have to worry about it. 4 months remaining for planet unification. I knew something was about to happen. Alright. Another primitive planet, and it's right there. This one actually isn't really that big of a deal. It's mostly our first finds point towards more interesting discoveries to be made. Alright, we'll go ahead and research it. You're level 3. You shouldn't have any damn problems. But this right here does actually bode something to me. Let me go ahead and say this. It's 90, and it costs me 76 influence, right? But if I go here, it's 39. Here, it's 58. 76, sorry. And it's just to build something there that's not going to really push it that far. Orbital thing, that wouldn't be too bad. Maximum influence from factions, which I don't have any factions. We're all on the same page. So, what the hell? Located on a remote part. The planet, a science team has found an out-of-place metallic tablet. It contains basic information about a distant system, including illustrations on what appears to be a periodic table. Science officer Autonomous Drone 53 has been able to use the information to deduce the location and plentiful resources of that system. Okay. Where the fuck are you? Okay, you're up there. Where's this? I don't fucking know anymore. Farming substrates last 10 years provides aggressive economic stimulus for positive quantum impacts on food production. Plus 25 food. Don't need either one of those at the current time. As bad as it's going to sound, I don't really need to worry about it. Okay, so I can already say that there's potentially an habitable planet there. It's a level 19, and it's also an arid world, just like us. I don't know what the heck's going on, but oh. You will go back and you will survey this one after you are done. I am telling you that now. Oh, and okay. I was about to say, you're also going to go survey that. That says Sol. Oh God, I swear to God, if we actually find humanity, and it's literally 2 star systems over. Oh. Has leveled up and gained the trait arrested development. That is unfortunate for him. He will never be above level 3. Which one that was? The governor. Well, that's not so big of a deal. That's not so bad. But I'm not gonna lie, this right here just makes me want to go, really? Because it's Sol. The system that we reside in is Sol. We call the sun Sol, for whatever reason. Scientists are weird. But we are literally 2 star systems away from a system called Sol. So I'm pretty sure we'll find Earth there. That being said, we're going to be on their side. We may be able to convince them that we're not so bad. Maybe. I don't know yet. That being said, I'm not about to just, I'm not just about to walk away and leave them just to fend for themselves. I'd feel so bad if I had to do something like that. You can almost see the empathy I have for them. Cost plus 1 population. So it's 11 populations. It costs 446 months. So it'll be going for 46 months. It costs 11 population. 98 months, 46, and 54. Now, they said that the governor cosmic ray catalysis. Now that is actually a kind of cool one. I'm not gonna lie. Traditions available. All right, so I'm actually kind of glad that this is keeping up for me because we'll do this, and then we'll have this one, which will increase the adopting all of these traits will increase our trust cap by 50%. So we'll get plus 50, so they'll actually trust us. And after that, I think we're going to go with supremacy. So, by chance, we stumbled upon a faint alien signal during the survey of this planet. The source appears to be a small object in orbit. The signal contains no message. Could it be a distress transponder? Research it. I want to know. I want to see it. This is literally going on and on and on and on. I'm not gonna lie, this may be how I play this game from here on out, because this is amazing. The first time I ever played Stellaris, because this is my 4th time, first time I ever played it, it took me 4 tries to get this much influence. So, yeah. And I've only been playing for an hour. This has been going on for 1 hour already, and this is what you're seeing, and yeah. Pepped it in close orbit. It is covered in scorch marks, presumably from where the pod's mothership exploded. The preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. Ooh. The crew managed to open a pod, revealing the withered remains of a reptilian alien-clad and resplendent uniform. Clinched in one of its was a small picture of another individual of the same race, possibly a mate or revered leader. Interesting. Indeed. So we found reptilians that are dead. Okay, nothing major there. I swear to God, I am going to kill this. Because you can see right there. I love it. I'm posting a video, I'm making a video with a face cam, and my family has consumed the idea that I am needing to be checked on every 5 seconds. My God. You nearly killed me 2 days ago. We have a hurricane coming in. I'm trying to make a video that I enjoy. Though when you look at it like this, I mean, this is pretty cool. It's not flat. They're not all the same thing. It's elliptical. I mean, you can see it. They bounce up, they go down, they move side to side. I mean, it's pretty cool. Got a crap ton of resources over here, and we're actually getting a pretty good supply right now of influence. I'm not gonna lie, guys. We are actually getting a lot of influence. We're getting close to getting 30. As for the energy, we're gonna need to really step up what we're doing here. Stop moving, everybody. Where you at? Okay, you're sitting right there. You're at the cusp of 1. I'm not gonna lie. This is about to get very, very interesting. Because the soul happens to have no society, no humans in it at all. It's gonna be interesting. Because there's quite a possibility that I'm going to run across. I have 4 other races that I have created on this game for the 4 other attempts, and they're actually told that they can spawn into this game. So this is a single player, and I do not mind playing it in multiplayer. However, I'm not sure I could actually survive, because a lot of people don't want to use full speed. They want it to be slow so they can take the time needed to and necessary to make educated decisions. When I drive my car, I do 90 in a 50 zone. I'm a speed demon. I intentionally speed for one reason only. I don't like to be sitting around doing nothing. I'm not going to say that it's not impossible. I'm actually going to say that it's pretty possible that I'm going going to screw up more than once. I'm probably going to do a lot more damage than anything else. Actually, I need to take a look at the budget. Yeah, we need to get a lot more. Too bad I can't actually get the Dyson Spear. That would be nice. This is about to bust. Alright. Anonymous Drone 3. Leader gains 15. Expertise. It's rocketry. He's adaptive, and his expertise is particles, which means that anything that uses particles, he's good for. I'm sitting here. I don't have any script to play this by. This is quite literally just amazing to me to see what all is going on. We got another research complete. I mean, we got energy out here, but in order to get out there, you got to have the upkeep, and I don't need to colonize a planet if I can't survive myself, which is actually like two colonizable planets right now. Yeah, we're gonna do galactic ambitions, not global ambitions, but galactic ambitions. We got another one up at the top here, the physics that will be done, and that'll be it. I mean, when you look at it, excuse me, guys. We're not really playing big or tall or anything like that. We're not going wide. We're just kind of, right now we're just kind of keeping to ourselves. We have 5 systems total that are ours, and that's what we're holding on to right now. Granted, if I invade another place, even if the battle is just for humiliation, I will wipe out the population on that planet. There is no ifs, ands, or buts. There is no indoctrinating them into my culture. They die. That is how it's set up. I have to tell you this now. I can't make people join me because I'm not going to be there. Is home to titanic life, some of which are so numerous and dangerous that they render some areas of the planet inhospitable for any four species. Worrying. Okay. Alright, we're gonna go with planet sensor range. That way we can quote unquote get more. Actually allows for a whole lot easier time. So the next one that'll have or be done is the bottom one here, which is engineering. So we'll have the engineering done pretty quickly. I was kind of hoping that, kind of like this, there'd be something to power up really, really quickly. Ship maintenance, station maintenance is what's killing me right now. It's the maintenance for the stations. That and the building maintenance, but that'll be okay because I can slowly get it taken care of. Yep. We're gonna go straight over here to Sol. We're gonna see if we can't find the humans. Maybe wondering, to anyone on the channel who's been wondering, and if you're still with us at this point, thank you very much for your consideration and acknowledgement of what we're trying to do, or what I'm trying to do here. But the reason why the videos are becoming longer and longer is I'm not able to actually record the way I want it to record. There is actually issues going on that are beyond my control currently. Right now there's actually a hurricane that's down by Florida that I'm pretty sure is going to hit me in some way, shape, or form. Whether it's a 2 or 5, it doesn't matter. It's still going to hit me. And the reason why the videos are so long is my recording software has a built-in video editor, and I used to use it all the time. That's actually what Kingdom Hearts on the PlayStation 3 was done with. But the reason why, since Kingdom Hearts 3, new one, which after the hurricane comes through, hopefully I'll be able to get back in and do this again. But I plan to actually record on the subject of Kingdom Hearts 3. I plan to record on the hardest difficulty throughout the entire game with transfer over. Nothing major, nothing's going on. I have two things that popped up all at once. I will take care of them in just a sec. The reason why is because I cannot edit videos anymore. The editing side of the video recorder has failed. It just will not work. Ratio Game Capture isn't able to fix it currently. I have misplaced a disc. I don't know where it's at. And yeah, it's going to be kind of interesting. But we have discovered a primitive mammalian species on Sol 3. Interesting. They appear to be in the Iron Age. And they actually have Sol 4, Sol 3, which would be Earth. Sol's 1. So Mercury, Jupiter, or no, not Jupiter, Mars is there. It goes Mercury, Venus, Earth, Mars. And it's very strange. Very, very, very strange. I didn't actually read what this was. Found some sort of irregularity. Okay. I can get a boost to social research, or I can get a boost to all researches, though it's not as much. But what has to be beyond astronomical odds has actually managed to pinpoint the source of the odd signals that are soaring past through a tiny alien construct. A simple scan reveals that some sort of ritualistic container holding the remains of an alien spacefarer. In all honesty, as the hive mind, we're not the devouring swarm. If we were, that's food. But we're going to let it continue on its voyage, just so that I can kind of somewhat get it done. The society research here went from 24 months to 22 months. It's not really going to cost that much. But yeah, we're going to increase our range by 20%, and we're going to go and do another 20% so that we can actually get 40%. I'm pretty sure we're actually going to be able to get this over with. Diplomatics, it's pretty simple. We can create a vassal, which is not there. And given the fact that we have plus 25 growth speed and plus 5 energy credits, we're not really likely to be needing them so much. Wish we had something for food, but we're not really making too much of a balance here. We're barely cutting it. So, that being said, our ruling ethics is hive mind, which makes us immortal. We have nothing else. We reach into the void, the vast expanse behind us. So, and let's see what we got. We got alien tourism, which wouldn't be bad, or Federation naval capacity is twice as much. I'm gonna go with the building because I have I'm pretty sure. Don't hold me to this. I'm pretty sure that a large amount of space debris can be found in orbit around this moon, possibly the remnants of some fleet. I'm pretty sure that when I actually have aliens, not alien, words. when I actually find my other targets, as apparently the United Nations of Earth do not exist currently. Until high. Alright, let's see here. We could increase, wow, before I can do anything. There is clear evidence that a massive space battle took place in close orbit of Sol 5 at some point in the last 5,000 years. The surface on one side of the moon is pit-marked with craters from stray weapons blasts, and scans have picked up several hunks on the ground. Though these wreckage ships are all in very poor condition, the fact that anything remains at all after the damage they must have sustained is a testament to their advanced design. Is preparing an expedition to shift through these holes for any valuable technologies. Intriguing. I'm going to do this. It's kind of hard. Okay. In the solar system, on the asteroid I was looking at, as a matter of fact, received impact. Okay, well, see what you can do. Resource storage is full. Which okay, well, this actually works out in my favor anyways, because I actually need to build a station somewhere. I kind of want it to go up this way, but at the same time, that's kind of stupid when I need resources. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to build one here. Yeah. And then once that's done, upon closer examination, we have discovered that a smaller asteroid consisting almost entirely of precious metals has recently collided. The small but dense cache of metals is hiding beneath the surface, but now has been discovered it should be accessible for mining. A lucky find. With everything going, I can pause at any point and I can fast forward. He'll be there in a little bit, and I should, in theory, be able to actually plant stuff here. I'm going to see if I can't get the resources I need from here as well as the one beneath me. I do not know why I pointed in such a weird and unusual fashion, but I did. So yeah, we're already at an hour and a half. I'm pretty sure that this is going to be a pain in the arse for anyone that's doing this. It takes forever, and I'm also going to have to pay for it with the items. That being said, I probably should have moved it over here and done it over here. These are high intelligence stars, and this is a livable planet. Sol here I will quote unquote leave to its own devices. After all, we are immortal, so we do not die. I would actually, in all honesty, because when you start looking at this, it's not that far off. Let's see here, right there, Sol. You can actually see it now. It's not that far off. It literally just another 20% and we could take Sol. Same with this one here, but the intention is to just get enough. Resource full again. Knew that was going to happen. Yes, we want we want to be able to increase our capacity because we're going to want to increase. Yeah, we're going to want to be able to get stuff. And right now, soul is the best way to do it, so. He's right here, which makes this a little bit more complicated than it needs to be. Now, behind me is my little wallpaper, makeshift wallpaper, because I kind of have a hole, and I just realized I'm like 3 inches from the mic. Oh, my little mic, it does work quite a bit, actually. It's a little scary. There we go. Now I can lean in as much as I want, not really cause any problems. However, if I lean back, I get quieter, despite the fact that I'm speaking at the same tone the whole way. Not that you guys will really be able to tell. It auto boosts and takes care of it. So I sound about the same regardless. Well, except for with this mic here. It's the only one that doesn't really work. Yep, I knew it. Build mining. Oh, just so freaking close. I'm telling you. Oh, that's actually perfect because I can build those and be done. So I will actually be in the negative for a couple months. The ideology is actually that I'm going to be paying for materials and energy credits. But, and get this is where it all goes south. This one actually has where every month 1 credit comes off. If you look down at the bottom, it is 2220, 2220. And here I am. And Soul is now done, and we have credits going down. Reduces planet code, seed planet, and seed war cost demand. Okay, well that's not too bad. I don't really care about terraforming, but I will get it eventually if nothing else catches my fancy. Wow. Yeah, we'll be able to reveal sources, but I won't need them. My naval capacity right now is at 16. We'll go ahead and increase it. I don't really have a need. And bingo, we now have another one. Monthly gain is in the hole. We have 8,000 capacity. And of course now we're making even. What I want to do is I want to go in this one, and I want you to enter orbit right here. Mining station there. And I want you to go over here. What we'll do is we'll have you do mining station here, mining station here. That way we're just going to be attempting to pull the energy alone. And because of the way that this is oddly set up, because right now I really truly don't need any materials, so I'm actually getting a stockpile of them, and that's all that is really the problem. At the top you'll also notice that we went from 5 to 4. Because of it, I can only have 4 things currently before I start going into negative. But here's the catch in negative balance. And it's just barely a negative balance. It's like every other month I actually lose something, which is a good balance to have, but I want to eliminate it as quickly as possible. And as you fit some lean back, so dropping stuff. Not that you guys will really care, but there we go. Our ruler, eye for talent. The God King has returned. The God Bug, ruling from Clambathu. An eye for talent, which means what exactly? Well, I think, don't get me, hold me to it. Human civilization. And a tribal civilization. Feudal remnants, realms, fragment national state. I mean, this one's inferior to us, but the naval capacity is the same for all of us. This is actually kind of interesting because this is 4 primitive areas. 1, 2. I have 3 there that I'm observing, and what's this one? A mining station. This was there. Oh, that's my ships. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, right there. Yeah, okay, so the last one's right over here. Which, for whatever reason, we were over here and exploring, but there's nothing here. Nobody really wanted to be here. I mean, I could cut off this branch here by attacking there and sealing that. The same with right here. This one point here is a choke point. It has 2 basins in. And the main goal here, again, is just to produce choke points that are going to prevent anyone from getting to us. We don't want. Like right now, with this being in the area, we don't have anything here. I have a station here. So, in theory, there's no choke point really there, but we're now starting to get a little obtuse with our angles. We're a little odd. Because this is how it actually looks if you were to come in correctly. So, we have 2 stations, 3 areas, and Sol is just north of us, which is actually kind of cool. If we had done the arms instead of this type of galaxy, it would have been a little bit easier to manage and take care of. I want to increase this. Alright, we're making a surplus because it's now +6, and I just now noticed that. So, I have no unemployment currently, and it just dawned on me. Yes, I can increase you and you. That's what I was actually wanting to do. I was wanting to increase the amount that we actually get in. Okay. Sorry about that, guys. I was kind of hoping to be able to do that, but while in command of the 1st Squadron, Admiral has learned to carefully nurse her supplies so she's not more useful. Okay, that works out. Current building is a level 2 energy grid, which does +10 energy credits, 10% energy credits. So I can replace one of these. How many of them do I have? Just 2? Do I have... Oh, no, I don't. Yeah, that's a little hard. Alright, what we're going to do is we're going to clear that. This is 3 energy, or 3 gain per year, per month, which isn't all that bad. I could do aggressive and gain 6, which doubles it, but studied unknowingly from a safe distance, and every effort is made to avoid cultural contamination. And live assessments are frequently collected to learn as much as possible about their biology and culture. Well, that would be good. This mission can have unintended consequences. Does not have indoctrination. I cannot get them to join my way of life. Has policy native enlightenment activated. So we do not have that. When complete this mission, we'll annex the planet and give the natives a large but temporary happiness boost. This machine has the early space flag. So, I mean, it's at the machine. It's not at the industrial. It's at the machine. It hasn't reached the atomic age. It's basically a toddler, and I'm having to sit back and watch. Now, I don't remember when I actually found it, because I don't think it'll tell me. Scientist level 3, check on the map, and research. Okay, my scientist is already there. So, what the fuck? Yeah, there we go. That was the weirdest thing ever. It's like... tutorial to increase the fleet. Well, I don't want to increase the fleet just yet. I want to continue to increase what I already have. After all, if I can get this going just well enough, I can actually have it where I'm getting plenty of energy. And no matter which way you cut it, I mean, we are actually taking over the universe. Oh, and we also removed the tile blocker, which I just now actually noticed what was said. Having that won't really take as long. I mean, the growth cycle has 57. So what I'm actually... I actually don't. I can't move anybody. Yeah, the construction's going to be complete faster than anything else, but... we now have plus 11. They're slow learners. Purge type. I don't want to actually do purge type. Can food go without for a little while? 7. Well, okay, resettle. I'm not wanting to do that. Oh, move pop, there we go. That way, this will be deactivate for the time being. Well, jumps. Yes. Alright, the team under Science Officer Autonomous Drone 53 has finished their expedition on Sol 5 and returned to the Hive drone. Thankfully, the ship graveyard on the surface, Grove, proved to be a technological treasure trove. Studying the results, okay, so we have gained expertise of 200, or he has gained it, and we have gained engineering. So it's not too bad. We're actually progressing fairly quickly, too. But I do say we're actually getting places. I have 2 open slots. I do not like that. I did not realize that was what had just happened. Resourceful, yeah. We're able to get the last one. So now we are increased to 5. 50 plus 50%. That's when we'll be doing is supremacy. Now I could do this, which I've never actually done. Interstellar Dominion. One vision gives us more unity. Research speed. Technological ascendancy, master of nature. Unlocks the ability to clear most tile blockers. And core sector systems. World shaper, don't really. Again, this is actually interesting to me, but yeah. Galactic force projection, mind over matter, which I can't get. Transcendence, I can't get. The flesh is weak, I cannot get. And requires genetic tailoring. I'm gonna do Interstellar Dominion, just because why not? I mean, after all, it does increase it enough where I don't have to I don't have to move so much. I actually am taking up more and more space and becoming more and more of a sort of monster, but I'm also, if you notice, the game has been going on, and we've been in the game for about 1,000 years or so. We'll call it. We'll say about 100 years. We're actually doing better than anyone else could have really thought. I'm not saying that we're doing bad, I'm just saying I didn't expect this. I was pretty sure I was going to end up having to pretty sure I was going to have to end up saying sorry and run off and be like a little kid in a candy store and be asking mommy and daddy if I could do this. I need this, and I need this. And it's going to cut down on my stuff I was making, but it's important that we get this out of the way first. Because we only need 4 minerals, and then that's done. And then we'll get the boost over on this side for resource production. Doesn't really give you anything, but it does make it easier. You kind of follow this along. You're able to do everything. I've scanned 6 of the 8 inhabitable worlds. So essentially 9 inhabitable worlds. Don't know why it says 8. There's 9 of them. Build a colony ship, which I'm not going to do quite yet. Increase the fleet. I'm not going to do. I could, and it makes it stronger, but it also increases the upkeep, and I'm wanting to stockpile everything. If everything's sitting at max, I don't have anything to worry about. And I mean, as you can see, we went from 20 to 17. We already lost 3, but we haven't really gained much. So, and the army upkeep is down by 10. Ship upkeep would be nice too. We have 12 populations, which is basically 12 million people across one globe. And we got a little bit of time, and apparently one of the researchers finished without me being aware of it. Synchronized defenses, solar panels, which actually give us more energy, and there's less upkeep, which is actually going to be useful. I should have already went on ahead and did that, but I didn't. Now I will. I got 6 months before the bottom one will be done. Inactive building, which is actually right here, but it's not quite born, or it's not quite ready. This is actually kind of interesting already. Look at planet modifiers. Okay, border expansion, planet border extrusion plus 50%, governing ethics plus 100, and unrest is -10. So, but we could also do capacity overload, which will increase our credits, farming subsidiaries, which increases our food, and then we have the building, which I'm not worried about at the moment. Again, the last thing I'm worried about is what anyone else is doing. But I believe, yep, we have completed the thing. So right now, domination victory is pretty much what we're looking at, or conquest victory. Once that's done, we will be able to really move forward. And that's pretty much, I mean, that is kind of cool right there. That as soon as I put up the improved spaceport, it only has a year left on it, so apparently that was already in the works somehow or another. So, gonna be interesting to see what the hell happens now. But Clint Aftu will actually, the spaceport up here will actually have stuff for it, because I need the improved spaceport so I can actually build spaceport 2. Type Pi, Delta, and Omicron, which actually just sounds weird. It sounds very weird. We're still in the plus though. We have nothing really going on. We have 4. Oh, the monument also requires 1 energy. I forgot about that. That's the only upkeep it has. But you can't complain. Because they're wanting me to do what? Add, what was it? 4 more ships? Something like that. 5. They want me to increase it by 5 more ships. But then when we go down here to the bottom and look at the ship maintenance, each one of them is basically a half. And I have 3 of them. So I have 1.5 credits sent straight to them. Well, it actually says 2.5 credits sent to them for that ship. But that includes the others too, so we have to be very careful. I'm actually sorry, it's 3. Oh, cool. We actually have some research to do. We'll either receive influence or special project. And I'm not going to lie, I'm kind of wanting a special project. our first contact, too. Aside from, these, because we haven't actually contacted them. Opinion is measured. It's a measure of how the Empire feels about us. In particular, we will be trying to disarm that and make them friendly. Unemployment. Okay. Activate. And that's now set up. That's ready to go. Influence is at 100. Dismiss that alert because, it's actually at 1,000. And that's great. I've yet to get that. So, Brute Spaceport. Unlots feature number 3. I'm going to start. I'm going to start with this. Just choose. Communications with the Foundation of Seth. I am authorized to offer you cordial greetings from the Foundation. We have built a peaceful system of government that operates under the supervision of a council. May our two nations know nothing but peace. Indeed, this changes everything. And we are receiving a transmission from the other. Now we've gained influence on both, unfortunately. We are the Zapek Union, Minions of the Wise. Okay, our aim is to improve ourselves through the use of technology, and whether you agree with these goals or not, we trust you will remain municipal. Okay, well, I'm now very curious as to where you... Oh my god, you are fucking inferior to me. They have 7 population, and these people here are superior, and they have... They don't like us. Bombardment policy. And they are superior, but technologically they're equivalent to us, so... they have trade deals with the very people I want to kill, and they are the overlord. Okay. That's actually kind of cool. They have a migrational treaty. These people are the ones I need to, as soon as possible, just overcome. Has closed borders to 2 unidentifiable empires, but has a trade deal with the Zapek Union, and is also the overlord of the Zapek Union. That could be beneficial. That could also be detrimental to us. So, yeah. Cold fusion would increase the energy storage capacity. AI control colony ships will actually make it easier and faster. So, yeah, let's go ahead and do that. It's 30 months. That's not going to be too long. What I was actually wanting to do was go here, and I actually want to see where the fuck you is. Okay, now I see. Regardless of whether they like me or not, they're one and the same, and even if I declared war on these guys, I'd be declaring war on these guys. So, first up, we need to butter up these guys. What did it say that they were superior to us, or their fleet power is superior to us because I don't have anything. We are equivalent on naval capacity and technological level. That being said, I have a feeling, you know what's about to happen, guys. We're about to just start wrecking house. Growth speed, which would increase the growth. I don't want to actually do anything to really draw attention to these guys. I mean, I could declare rivalry, but it's not really going to be of any use to us. I mean, at current, because we're a hive mind, they're already going to hate us. If we do this, however, they will definitely despise us for the rest of time. But I'm not going to do it. I'm guaranteeing you right now, it will not happen. demand tribute, yes, I will actually at one point or another do that, but currently I'm not going to. Guarantee independence. If attacked, we will immediately come to their defense. That is only useful if we have a route, and in all honesty, I probably would have offered them independence, but I have a couple of, when you look here, I have 4, no, I don't even have 4, I have 2, technically 3 if I build one thing here, just one little place, and I'll have here too, but, because keep in mind, it's a sphere. Okay, we have more contacts. I don't even get to finish what that guy was saying. Cost about 7 months. But right where this marker is right now is where the frontier outpost is, and you could see that there's a line here that's supposed to be drawn. Because this is sitting here, it's right on that line, it expanded it out. If I were to place one here, it would only get it to just underneath the, if I put it here. Right here, just outside the line. What the fuck? Oh. What it is I've failed to do surveys over on this particular side. And it's not really all that much that really matters. Yep, another people. Now we've reached the point. They look humanoid. They're ruthless capitalists, and they're a mega corporation. I'll be honest, I didn't realize the mega corporations were in here yet, but apparently they are. They say, greetings, I speak for Chief Executive Officer Raid Keb and the wealthy elite of the partnership. Okay. We are always looking for new trading partners, and hopefully we can come to some sort of accommodation with that benefit that will benefit both of our nations. Yeah, you can die, and we'll have the agreement then, and yeah. Currently, I want to have you go here and just stop. Where is my ships? My ships are up at the north because there was an attack up here. Or not really an attack. There was just people that decided to come and say hello for a few minutes. It's actually kind of funny to see this. I mean, we're at 2 hours in, and we finally have contact, and ironically, my voice cracked there. They have trade agreements, and they have a migration treaty. Fuck. Not that I'm really wanting war. They're also in a defensive pact, which is perfectly fine. I cannot actually form a defensive pact. They're not really likely to be in there. Plus, the distance kind of makes them a little worrisome. And the best part is guarantee independence. Yeah, that's kind of funny. They have deep connections. So that's how this particular race rolls. We have detected the presence of a pre-space civilization. Go to look at, back the fuck out. Yep, so we actually have 5 of them. And this one will actually be one of the ones that's enthralled. It's the best way to word it. I mean, there's no sense in beating around the bush. Through our okay, so we've actually scanned every inhabitable planet. So we're no longer needing to do that. Or what it says is every inhabitable planet. The only thing that's left is to build a second spaceship, which the tutorial was supposed to be, tutorial was supposed to be turned off, disabled, however you want to look at it, yeah. And we have to increase our fleet. Build a colony ship, which I actually plan to build a colony ship. I'm just not gonna. Yeah. Let's see. Which one of these was it? I mean, there's 5 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. This is actually a little weird. They're at the industrial age, which makes them completely and utterly fucking useless to me. My god. But there is a size 20 planet, so there is actually the possibility of coexisting. However, it won't work. Any creatures that are on our world will die, and any of us that are on their world will die. So I mean, it's either we claim this world as our own, or we do nothing. And I do have the ability. I mean, this is scientist level 4. We did, I believe I still have it. I believe it's station. Yes, right there. Level 5. And as soon as I can, I'm actually going to send it there. In the meantime, I actually want you to... is there a button that says return home? Yes. Return to home. Because I'm actually going to grow the fleet by creating... How the fuck did that just happen? The scientist has died at age 75. Okay, well... Well, I guess we better get this taken care of. Wait. Okay, it's not one of them scientists. I have 3. Okay, so... Eager... Anomaly risk. Okay. Because of me, they're now more expensive, which is actually weird. Oh, I know what it is. Yeah, we are actually going to take you because you're going to be useful. Science ship, recruit a leader. You're now the leader. Congratulations. Hope you enjoy. Good luck and good fucking riddance. I need you. Cheaper war demands. That's so much nicer. Rivalry. Okay. Is an obstacle. You have been assigned as a possible adversary. Well, there goes the best chance I had of just... They're now our rival. They will accept. They are rivaled by no one, and they have a rivalry against me, and it just so happens that if I declare rivalry, whoever they're rivaled by, we get put there as well, but whoever they're rivaling will actually come and be part of us as well. So, we have a chance. But we're not going to take it just yet. You should know that your people are not very popular among our civilizations. Citizens, sorry. Okay, spaceport's done. I'm not going to guarantee independence, but I will. Fleet power is equivalent naval capacity. is equivalent. Their technology is crap. But the people who are protecting them are superior in fleet power, equivalent with everything else. So we're catching up to them. We just don't have the best fleets. So yeah. Let's see what we can do to fix that. Holy crap. I'm not gonna lie, I was thinking that we were way behind, but nope, as this sucker gets more powerful. Why not use that? I mean, I don't really care about the shield damage. Okay, yeah, definitely. There we go. Now, save. And auto upgrade. It's already being upgraded. The first swarm is already upgraded. Okay. So. As bad as this is going to sound, I think. Let me do this right. Yep. This is all we have right now. That is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different areas. Now, we go to contacts. Now, keep in mind I have paused the game. We're researching 2 people, but we only have 3 in here. So, we have the partnership, which is just an incentive here. The Foundation has 2 different locations, and the Union is just one place, and we're off to the side. We did not happen to spawn near anybody of any real wealth or anything like that. But there is a fallen kingdom and a couple of advanced AIs. That being said, we just found 2 of them. Just 2. That's all we found was 2 already, and there can be up to 4, I think. 4 or 5 advanced AIs. Yeah, this is a shite. I almost said something else. This is a whole lot, a crap ton of information to put down, but we're getting there. Using my influence, I'm getting influence. As long as I keep having an influx of influence and I don't use it every week or every day, it will be of more use to me. That being said, we're going to reach a point where the influence is going to stop, and I want to increase it as much as I can and continue to get influence monthly, but it's not going to really change. I have a new thing available, so domination is what? War cost can be decreased, reduced by 25, and we get 25% acceptance when diplomatically doing it. I want my border to be increased, so we're going to adopt this, and part of the reason is the adoption increases it by 20%, and you may be going, well, that's not all that much. Well, actually it is, because it's going to put it a whole lot closer. We're getting closer to their area, they're getting closer to our area, and as such we actually have these areas here. Now, if I would have placed that here, we would probably have all 3 of these. But regardless, we will be having an influx. We will be able to make money and other stuff. But yeah, this is what we're looking at right now. We haven't really discovered a whole lot of the galaxy, and we're not going to for a couple more episodes and stuff. So if you would like to make a suggestion, if you want us to start a rivalry, if you want us to, heck, if you want us to play a completely different game, then by all means, please tell me so in the comments below. If you liked the video, hit that like button. That way I'm aware of it, so I can make better videos like this. And if you don't like this type of video, then by all means, make a thumbs down. Put it in the chat. Say it point blank. Hey, I don't like what you're doing. And let me know what you want to see so that I can make more videos. I enjoy making these videos. I enjoy taking the time out of my day to sit down and go, hey, look at this fun game I'm playing. Look at this fun game that you can play as well that's only here. It's $29.99 on the Xbox store at the moment. I don't know how much longer it'll be that. It had a sale on it. You need Xbox Live, because I'm playing this on the Xbox. But you don't have to play online, so you don't need Xbox Live. You'll need it to install it, but you won't need it for much else. And the best thing I can say is, I mean, if you've enjoyed the video, let me know. If not, let me know. I don't want to say that I'm doing this for stupid reasons. I want to say that even with my hurricane, my God, the hurricane that's supposed to be coming, that is actually down by Florida currently, and where I live in South Carolina, they've already issued evacuation notices that are mandatory. I have to evacuate. So this video will be uploaded, and probably within an hour of it being up, I will not be here. I will not be recording any more videos, so it may take me a little while. It may not. It all depends on what the storm does. It takes about a day and a half for the videos to be uploaded. They'll already be attempting to upload, and I'll be trying to hurry that along as quick as I can. So again, I hope you've enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon so that you can stay up to date, and just let me know what you actually think, what you want to see, what you really want out of the channel. Until next time, au revoir.